To introduce myself, my name is Shumulnik. By profession, I am a letter writer. As for my boss, I've very little knowledge of where I was born, or how I was born, or for that matter, why I was born. Of course, that was a long time ago, in another country. Here I am now on the streets of New York, in search of something I lost. Something I can say, without hesitation, is as important to me as anything I've ever known. What is it that can be so important? Once in every lifetime, a face comes along that bewitches you, that cries out, "Love me!" And you do. You love her. It was in the village of Barranco that I first saw her. I had learned from a friend who was friendly with her sister. That her name was
Rachel!
Rachel.
Yes.
Nice name, Rachel. She comes this way, you
I
say?
have seen her several times.
With her sister?
Yes.
Perhaps I'll talk to
She
her.
is a very particular sort of girl.
That's alright. I'm a very particular sort of guy.
Her father is the most distinguished man in the village. Through and through. You would have to know French, play the violin, and possess a small part.
I'll do it.
You haven't a chance in a minute.
This fellow didn't know me. He had no ideas of the extremes I would go to get what I wanted. As a boy, my mother and I traveled from village to village, doing whatever we could to survive. As a result, I don't lack for confidence. I'm not a cynic. I believe one can have a good life. It was in the day of the country fair that I first made her acquaintance. Excuse me?
Yes?
I couldn't help noticing. You look lost.
No, we are on our way to the giant
The
wheel.
giant fair.
The fairground.
Oh yes, they're over there.
We know where they are. Come, Rachel.
Excuse me?
Yes?
If you're going to the fair, be sure to ride the magic boat.
The magic boat.
It's a boat that sails under the bridge. They say it takes you most interesting places. Perhaps I could show you.
That would be nice.
Rachel.
Some other time perhaps.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. You speak French.
Fluently.
Goodbye.
Watching her move in the distance, I could feel her quiver inside me, like a dance. The next day, I found an old French textbook and began to study French. I bought a violin and began to play. And at night, I lodged myself beneath my beloved's window to sing the waltz I composed for her. Love you in the day, in the night, in the dream. There's no life without you. My soul happiness. I can give and I will do everything.
Come away from there, Rachel, and
For
close
your
down the
love, for
That whining sound gets
happiness
on my
of
nerves.
God.
Yes, Papa.
and bring me some tea.
Yes, Papa.
Leila, what are you doing?
Reading.
Reading. Always reading. That's enough for tonight.
Yes, Papa.
I waited for a favorable moment. A new moon. And then went directly to Rachel's father and announced my intentions. I love your daughter, sir, and I wish to marry her. Or, my name is Shumulnik. Perhaps you heard of me. I'm a professional letter writer.
You're miserable vagrant.
I understand your skepticism. By reputation, I'm better known in the southern regions.
You're a letter writer.
Oh, that's correct. I have some samples of my work
Well,
right
that's
here.
unnecessary. Take a letter.
Take a letter. Why, yes, sir.
Too smart. That is your name.
Yes.
Too smart. Man of limited virtue and vivid imagination.
An interesting opening.
I speak my mind once, and once only.
Brevity, it's good.
Get out of my house now, and never show your face here again. Yours, sincerely.
No problem.
That's it.
Well, that'll be 2 kopecks.
Get out! Now! Good night.
Good night, Shumulnik.
She called me by my name. A vote of confidence. Every night, I'd come to her window, she'd smile, I'd sing, and then... Unfortunately, I had to leave the village to join the army. I couldn't do anything about it. I sent a letter to Rachel. I shall think of you every minute while I'm away. I shall ask the Lord to place me in a prominent position.
You wiped my boots!
Yes,
You brought me
sorry, Captain. I'm only too hard of hearing a tiny piece out
a
there.
comedian! Put him in the guardhouse!
Wait, Captain. Captain, before we part company, I have something here I think might be of interest to you.
What is it?
Wrench. This one here is quite unique. Tell me, are you a fly man or a breast man?
What you
So, how many of these postcards would you like, sir?
How many?
I have a sackload. I could get more.
You are a resourceful little
I
Jew!
do my best on cold Russian nights. These got to be quite comforting.
You are fortunate! I don't have you!
The captain was very impressed with the artwork and eventually purchased my entire stock. With the money I earned, I'd ride my way out of the army. I raced back to our village. I didn't stop to eat or drink or sleep. I had just one thought: to lay my fortune at my beloved's feet and to take her for my bride.
Hey, sir!
Gone? Where?
To America!
America? Did she leave word for me?
Not that I know of.
No message? Nothing? What am I going to do? Follow her. Go to America?
Why not?
What's it like there?
From what I hear, you can survive.
I had to see her again. Yes, I'll go. Thank you. So, I traveled across Europe. I went by foot, by wagon. I slept in stables and pigsties. In my haste, unfortunately, I caught a boat sailing for China. It wasn't until we rounded Africa that I realized my mistake. It took me more than a year to reach California. Even then, I didn't know where I was. I didn't know the language. Still, I was determined to find Rachel. I worked my way across the continent, and that night, I'd dream of her. I'd dream we held hands and touched. Hey, boy! Hey! Hey, boy! Where am I? Ladder Street? Where's that?
And you are in New York City.
Nothing. I just got here. Tell me, what's everyone doing?
Taking your back. What else?
Everywhere I turned, there was somebody pushing, poking, selling. What was I to do?
What are your qualifications?
I'm a professional
Hey,
letter
man.
I've read a book or two.
Hey, Pedro,
Pedal?
here. Put this around you.
Oh, this is
A
ridiculous.
whole steer. You want to eat?
Yes.
Then kettle! Go on, shout! Pots and kettle!
Pots and kettles.
Number!
Pots and
I
kettles.
can't hear you!
Pots and kettles.
Pots and kettle!
Pots and kettles. 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 Hey,
I'll take some of your stuff in exchange.
my stuff.
Everything counts! Shout! Pots and kettle!
Pots and kettles. Pots and kettles. Pots and kettles. Pots and kettles. Pots and Pots and kettles. Pots and kettles.
Hey! This is my territory, mister! Move on!
Pots and kettles. Ribbons. I climbed tenement stairs from one end of the city to the other. Pots and kettles. Pots and kettles. Pots and kettles. Ribbons. Oh, what about spring flowers? My shoes wore thin. I practically went barefoot. Pots and kettles. Pots and kettles. Pots and kettles. Ribbons. Ribbons. It's not the life I had in mind for myself. Kettles and pans. Kettles and pans. Kettles and pans. Kettles and pans. So here I am. A year has passed since I've taken up this miserable occupation. The winter has been particularly hard. My feet freeze. My fingers are frostbitten. Pots and kettles. Pots and kettles. Pots and kettles. Pots and kettles.
Go away!
Pots and kettles. Rachel? 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 Rachel!
What do you want? Who
Rachel!
are you?
Who am I? You don't remember me?
Why should I remember you?
Rachel, listen, please listen. Love you in the day, in the night, in the...
Shumulnik? Shumulnik? Really, it's you?
It's me! Yes!
Shumulnik?
I've been looking for you everywhere.
Looking for me?
I've traveled around the world nearly. I've just about given up hope. Rachel! Rachel!
Yes.
May I come in?
Well,
Just 1 minute. I don't mean to disturb anything. I'd just like to see how you live.
yes, do come in.
Thank you. It's so wonderful. So nice and warm.
Papa's doing quite well here.
And what about you?
Me?
Are you married?
No.
Thank God.
I've had offers.
I'm sure.
But they will not be what I'm looking for.
And what are you looking for?
I'm looking for the American dream.
You find him now. I'm him. So, what have you been doing?
I work
You work?
in a department store.
No.
High on the box.
Pine and the fox. They have beautiful stuff.
I sell gloves.
Gloves? I could use a pair.
Well, come there, ask for me.
You mean that?
So tell me about you.
worked everywhere in the world almost. I was a cowboy in Wyoming.
A cowboy?
Yes, a dancer on a riverboat. A fisherman, a steeplejack,
And no, you are open.
a peddler. No. Who gives you that idea? This? This is a hobby.
A hobby?
I keep trying different things. One day I am a peddler. Another day I'm a politician. The truth of the matter is I've grown very ambitious.
But your clothes are so
Oh,
shabby.
shabby? Oh, you think this is shabby? It's what they're wearing, Rachel. It's called casual. How does the comments do anyway? Government's choose up. I would stand naked before you.
No.
Oh, I'm joking. What do you take me for? Rachel? Have I shocked you?
No, a year ago maybe, but not now, not anymore. I'm grown up. I'm not the girl I was Shumulnik. I'm a woman now.
A very beautiful woman.
There are many more beautiful than me in America.
I doubt it. In the day, in the night, in the dream, there's no light without you. I'm so happiness. This is where the story should end. We live happily ever after. Everyone goes home satisfied. Rachel is dancing, and I am a boy at her fair in love. What's going on? No, sir.
He's from our village, Papa. He used to sit beneath our window, remember?
I proposed marriage to your daughter. Get him out of here.
It mustn't be impolite.
This, your garbage.
Oh, this is good stuff, sir. Perhaps I could interest you in a pair of
Get
suspenders.
out of here.
I've come a long way. I've accomplished some amazing things.
Understand this.
What's that?
My daughter will never be yours. Never.
Who is this?
It's Shumulnik from Toronto.
Shumulnik?
The singer, remember?
La vida de
Get
vida.
out.
I wasn't discouraged. I was ecstatic. I'd found Rachel again. All I needed was to get wealth, acquire some property. To reach my goal, I started writing letters again. I wrote 10, 20 a day. I sold them to anyone, anywhere.
That again? Well, she's not here.
Where is she?
Give up. My father will never accept
What
you.
makes you think
You
that?
have no lineage, no credentials, no
You
morals,
know
no-
all about me.
Your history is written all over you.
And what history is that?
You're a desperate man. Excuse me.
What is your name?
What's it to you? But if you must know, my name is Fela.
Fela. And what do you do, Fela?
I'm a
A
teacher.
teacher? I can't imagine what it is you teach.
I teach young minds to think and old minds to be clear.
Maybe I'll come to your school
What for?
to learn something.
My doors are open to everybody.
Where is this school of yours?
On Hester Street, near the river, in a cellar.
Your father allows you to work in a cellar.
My father encourages me in my work. He's very proud of me.
And how many young men has she turned away at the door to have wanted you?
I'm not the beauty of the family. I'm awkward and clumsy and I'm late to buy.
I keep trying. I write letters round the clock. I save some money and put it aside for a new coat. And every chance I get, I sing my waltz in the marketplace where Rachel buys food beneath her window. And finally one day, I get up my courage and step inside Hind and Fox. It's a beautiful store. Crystal chandeliers and the polished wood and the very elegant grand tuff. The kind of people you don't see every day.
Shut up! Shumulnik!
I startled you.
What are you doing here?
You announced I should come by. Well, here I am. It's a wonderful place, and you look so fine here, so elegant.
That's kind of you, Shumulnik, but I don't think this is a very good idea.
Why? Have I caught you at a bad time?
Well, it's just that. We are very busy, and I really must get back to work now.
I'll come back tomorrow.
No, Shumulnik!
I'll wear something new, and I'll sing to you. La, di, la,
Who is this?
A customer.
Oh, this is a customer.
This lady was so wonderful. I was moved to sing.
This isn't an open air market. This is a bar.
You are joking. I thought it was Wanamaker's. Forgive me, my mistake. Good day.
See that? He doesn't disturb things in here again.
As for the girls, madam. Perfection. I'll take the whole display.
The whole display?
The whole display.
Unless you have more in
No,
stock,
I...
I would like everything you have.
Everything.
Then boxed and wrapped. I'll be waiting at the entrance. Oh, never have I been so well attended. Goodbye.
Come again.
Oh. I now own 47 pairs of gloves. I thought of opening a stylish glove store. I remember such stores in Russia. My mother and I would stop before the window and she'd say, imagine what it is you want, and then imagine you have it. My mother and I traveled out. She tried to teach me a sleight of hand. She was brilliant at it. There was one trick she tried to teach me again and again. She'd have me hold up a slip of paper like this, say some magic words, and turn it into a flower. Oh, the gods, spirit and virtue, do give her the power. Make the miracle. Oh, the gods, spirit and virtue, do give her the power. Make the miracle. My mother also said, if the front door is locked, go through the back door. And if the back door is locked, try the cellar.
Just don't repeat ideas. Any broken mouth words. That's not what we're here for. Find ideas of your own. Decide for yourself what is right and what is wrong, what makes sense and what doesn't. And don't be afraid to fall on your face. The best fall on their faces. And look beyond the glitter of things. For the world is filled with glitter, and it's easy to be blinded. And most of all, have an open heart, for it's in the heart that truth is born. Are there any questions?
I have a question.
Yes?
If we do all these things, work hard, for my dears, what is our reward?
You mean, what is your guarantee?
Yes.
There are no guarantees.
Then why not cheat and steal and find a quick path?
Because that's not what I teach here. Class dismissed. Stop coming to my school.
You said your doors were open to everyone.
Everyone who's serious about learning.
I'm serious. Teach me something.
No, look, what I do here is important to me. I don't treat things lightly.
Why were there so few students today?
What do you want? Rachel isn't here.
I know she's not here.
Then stop bothering me. I lost 3 students today.
I'm sorry.
It really hurts to see them go. You talk to them, reason with them, try to put ideas in their empty heads, but they don't listen. It's suddenly become a country of self-acclaimed geniuses.
You want some advice?
No,
Don't make learning seem like such a burden. You take all the fun out of it.
I don't give false impressions.
Let them enjoy themselves. Entertain them.
If they want entertainment, they can go to the circus. They're here to study, to learn.
No, look, it's so ugly here. The walls should be done up with pictures and a map. Where are your maps?
I don't have any map.
You put a colorful map up there, and I guarantee you'll get attention.
Go away!
I bring you a map.
I don't want a map, and I don't want advice. Certainly not from you.
How is Rachel?
Every day, you come and ask the same questions. How is Rachel? What did Rachel do yesterday? Is Rachel happy?
Is she?
She was this morning.
Tell me, has she a boyfriend?
She has admirers.
Admirers? Really? Has she a favorite?
Ask her.
I'm asking you.
I don't know.
No, you do not. She confides in
On
you.
certain matters, but not on everything. Goodbye.
Unfortunately, my mother never told me what to do if the Sarah is locked as well. My efforts weren't achieving the end, but I had to do something. Since I couldn't bring Rachel by natural means, I decided to turn to the supernatural. I don't believe in such powers, but to win this love, I am ready to take any chance I can find. On a cold, damp Wednesday, I made my way to Essex Street, where I came face to face with a man of extraordinary powers who called himself Simon!
Oh, come in, come in. I've been expecting you. Take a deep breath.
Are you communing with the spirit world?
What spirit world? This is morning exercise, my dear. The earth sinks to the 24th circle of uncleanliness. Thank God I have risen to the ninth firmament of virtue. So, how are you?
I'm okay.
What can I do for you?
I want to make myself irresistible to women.
Who doesn't? Women are very desirable creatures. Jennifer.
Her name is Rachel.
Have you a picture?
A picture? Yes. Hold on. Here.
She's beautiful!
I know.
This is a top rate.
Thank you.
What the heck? Here. You don't deserve such a woman. What's her address?
You're not going to visit her?
Personally, no, but my familia must get to know her.
You're familiar.
Chogama.
Chokma?
Oh, don't tell me you don't see him.
Where?
On my shoulder.
Oh, that's
He
Chokma.
does all my traveling. Say hello to him.
Hi, Chokma.
You like me.
No.
Chokma's on the other shoulder!
I'm not listening to you.
Testing.
Yes.
So you do see him.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. What color are his eyes?
The left or right?
Left.
Red. Like red.
Excellent! Ati! Market! Begibro! How many days did it take God to create Koro?
6.
I'll do it in 5.
Do what?
Make this woman hunger for you, lust for you, write out your name dangerously, but you must follow everything I say. Blindly.
Yes.
Swear.
I swear.
On your life.
My life.
Strike while the power is all with us.
So I did everything the wizard asked of me. I covered my body in strange-smelling ointments.
Stay on, my dear.
I burned exotic incense. I cried out the great Kabbalist chant. Ate, Markov, Begevra!
Turn to the south. Vibrate and call. Agilo!
Agilo!
Now go bring me bird droppings.
Blood droppings?
And the yolk of a fertilized egg. 2 copulating spiders.
2 copulating spiders.
Some roast beef.
Roast beef?
For dinner. And not too greasy. The skin of a dead snake. The ovaries of a frog.
What else?
Bottle of schnapps.
So I brought him everything he asked for.
Here. Listen. Let's talk. Mountain. We are heading for the crucial moment now. Are you ready?
Yes.
Great. Drink.
But it smells bad.
It works good. Drink. Having no courage.
I have courage.
Then drink. Drink it all. The more bitter, the more fruitful. Drink. Now dance. Dance. Oh! May this woman be possessed by your spirit. Right. Go to her. No! Go to her. Oh, is it her? Rachel. Go to her.
Rachel!
Go to her.
I was sick for 2 weeks. I took to my bed. I heard from no one. Not Rachel, not Beta, and not even Salmon. When I went back to him, he was gone. Moved to Great Neck, his neighbor said. I knew I had no other recourse but to take matters into my own hands. In your store, is that?
Oh,
Yes.
people from Toronto. Friends and brothers, may I have your attention, please? Welcome to the Burial Society.
It's the local burial society. You don't know the news here. Who's living, who's dead, who's married, who's not.
May I remind you of the possibility of purchasing a plot of land tonight at the lowest possible cost.
You can make a buck or two, even make a friend. You're lucky.
Think of it, a plot of land in which we can all be buried together.
And it's here you find out the latest gossip.
Friends, your attention once more, please. I have wonderful news. Tonight, dear friends and relatives, my Rachel. You all know my Rachel.
I know her.
Pride of my life, my joy. Tonight, my little girl has become engaged.
Engaged? What did he say?
Tonight, I have agreed to give my youngest daughter in marriage to a man who is one of the shining lights of our community. A man of spirit and ingenuity.
I didn't do that. No,
I want you all to celebrate with me.
Excuse me, sir.
What are you doing?
I'm buying a plot of land for Rachel and me.
A plot of land.
Shumulnik, no!
Isn't it customary for lovers to...
What are you talking
We are not
about?
lovers, Papa.
Not yet, but soon.
Get him out of here.
Sir, we've been promised to each other. Rachel is mine.
No!
This has gone far enough. I don't know who you are. Or what you want.
I want Rachel.
Get out of here! If I see you again, I'll kill you with my own bare hands!
We are closing now.
I should have told you.
You knew and said nothing.
She met someone. She fell in love.
Rachel is in love.
She's entitled to love.
She loves me.
I don't think so.
Who's the man's beta? Who is he?
His name is Jonathan. He's young and handsome. He has everything. God didn't spare him any gifts except
Except what?
nothing.
Hey, come!
Yes, Papa.
Except what? Tell me.
The good night, Shumulnik.
No, Beta. What is it? Tell me. I beg you. What is the except? Is he blind? Has he a cleft tongue? A wooden leg? Is he a criminal type? Tell me, Beta.
He can't read or write.
He can't read or write?
He's very good at business.
This good lover.
It's over, Shumulnik. You needn't bother coming around anymore. Goodbye.
He's proud. He can't read and write. You heard. My mother and I traveled all over. People would call us Yeds or Kikes or outcasts. It never bothered me. Never. As long as we were together, I felt strong. Sometimes I still imagine I see her looking at me with her dark brown eyes, telling me to go back. But I want to go with you, mother. I want to be with you always. Go back, she'd say. This is as far as we go together. But how can I survive without you? Don't be a simpleton, she'd say. It's time to separate. I stood still and watched her walk away. I waited for her to come back. Once she did, I thought she was going to call, "Come to me, Shumulnik. I'm only kidding." But all she said was, "Go live your life, boy. Develop your sleight of hand. Turn a slip of paper into a flower." Oh, the gods, speak in virtue. Do you give her the power? Make the miracle. I won't give up. I won't. Why must we all be happy? Where is it written happiness is the highest good? Is God happy? Read in his book. A happy book? Hard read. And the one they call his son, he certainly wasn't happy boy. Smart? Yes, but not happy. I like America. Don't ask me why. I feel I belong here. It's a country of wanderers. Everyone looking for a home. As for Rachel, she loves good lovers. That's what Feda told me. To make myself a good lover, I had to experience. I had to gain knowledge. To do so, I walked the streets at night and finally found a room not so many people around. Holding in my embarrassment, I stepped inside the place.
Hello, darling. What a day it's been. For you too?
I would imagine. Come in. Close the door. You're making us rough.
So you're Miriam?
Call me Minnie.
Minnie?
You got a name, darling?
Shumulnik.
Shumulnik. Stop coming. Don't be shown.
I was alone with a woman.
Yes,
and I thought of it,
Yes.
and that wasn't.
That's not close. That's not even a finger in the pie.
I'm romantic.
Hey, romantic?
I always believed when I finally got around to it, I'd be in love.
You're soft in the head. That's what you are. Waiting for love. Your whole life will pass by. We're here a short time. We got to experience everything.
That's why I've come to you. I've heard that women like good lovers. I want nothing. I want to be prepared. I want knowledge. I want the whole picture, Minnie. Minnie. My grandmother was named Minnie. Lovely lady.
You want to talk about your grandmother?
No. Ow! When you come to think of it, this should be my wedding night.
Oh, you want to marry me?
No. No. It's not necessary. We hardly know each other.
In a few more minutes, we'll feel like old friends. You know what? I love to make men out of little boys. They come here frightened and confused. And then leave tall and hairy.
Well, it's almost like a miracle.
It is a miracle. I'm going to make such love with you. Tonight, I want to do myself. Tonight, I'm your one man.
Whoa! Would it be too much to ask if you could turn out the light?
Turn out the lights. You want to do it in the dark?
Yes.
You're right. First time, go for atmosphere. And the second time,
Second time?
you don't want a bright light, believe me. You want to see everything. There, we're alone. Now come to me, my little castle for pastry. Come closer.
Whoa!
Oh, you feel good. Oh, you feel very good.
What's that? What's the matter?
I can't, I'm sorry.
Why not?
I just can't.
You're afraid?
That's it. Oh, I don't know. Here, I'll pay you.
Pay me for what?
Your time.
I don't get paid for my time. I get paid for my money.
Either way, take it, please.
No, you're not going. You can't do this to me.
I'm sorry.
I know what's wrong.
What?
You think I'm stupid.
No.
You find me unattractive.
No.
Do you know what it's like to be a failure?
A failure? Who?
I can't get a man.
You can't get a man?
Not even for free.
Don't believe that.
Nobody wants me.
Well, I'm sure there's some.
No! Man wants beautiful woman. I could give you a night you'd never forget, but no! That's not what you want. You want illusion. Get out of here! Go on! Get out!
Not until I have you.
What are you talking about?
I want you.
Get down!
I tell you I do. Oh, please, turn away.
Get away from me!
I want you.
Don't play with me.
I want you.
When?
No.
I'm on or off in the way. First time off.
Good.
You serious?
I intend to have you whether you want it or not.
Oh, but I'm a forceful man.
Well, I...
What's it?
Yes.
What do you say? What's more?
Well, I... I couldn't ignore a woman who have opened her true heart to me.
Come back again.
I will.
Tell your friends.
Absolutely. To see that happy look on that woman's face.
One more time.
You're a gorgeous woman, Minnie. But it's better to leave. I'm too hungry.
I think I'm in love.
Me too.
Bye, sweetheart.
Goodbye, Minnie. It's time for me to look at what I am doing from the distance. Time for me to think of the future plan. And the bath is a good place to do so. good place to pray. Well, sometimes you pray for something to happen. You don't even know what it is. A change, a chance meeting, a stroke of good luck.
May I help you?
No, thank you.
Hello, Sammy.
Congratulations on your engagement, sir.
I get a familiar feeling. I know him, or ought to.
That's right, Mr. Jonathan.
Jonathan!
So that will be married.
Married? Could it be that American dream has entered?
I'll be back.
What shall I do? It's a chance. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Shumulnik. Would you like a massage? What? A massage?
You're a master.
For the day, professionally, I'm a scholar. I write letters to people in need. Perhaps I could educate your children.
I have no children.
Oh, that's a shame. Children are very important. Perhaps I could educate your wife.
My wife. I'm single.
Single? Impossible. You're single?
Yes.
A handsome man like yourself.
Thank you. I recently became engaged.
Really? Wow, congratulations. Must be an exciting time for you to be in love. Romance. I take it you are mad about her.
Yes.
You told her so.
She understands.
She understands. You mean you don't whisper delightful things into her ear? You don't write beautiful letters to her?
No.
Well, that explains it.
Explains what?
Why so many marriages fail?
Do so many marriages fail?
According to statistics,
What are the statistics?
3 out of every 10 marriages ends in divorce. 4 out of 10 marriages survive in painful discontent. And in 3 out of 10, either the wife or husband disappear.
Is nobody happy?
Anyway, it'll be different for you. You are intelligent.
What's your name?
Shumulnik. Well, I've got 3 off now. I'm doing a letter for Ferdinand, the financier. The man handles millions. Good day.
Perhaps I could use you.
Use me? How?
I have a thing.
A fish? You look fine to me.
I know I'm extremely good looking. I box, I swim, I toboggan, I ride horses. I have wealth, strength, and ambition.
So what's your program?
I'm unimaginative.
Oh, we know that you don't need imagination.
No, listen, when I'm with Rachel,
Oh, Rachel, it's him, I told you. Is this Rachel?
my fiancée,
Ah, your fiancée.
when I'm with her, I sit there like an idiot, sometimes all night. I sit there just holding her hand.
You hold her hand?
Everyone tells her a good business, a good life. But the truth is, I'm very uncertain. You've convinced me the marriage won't last. Look, we'll have a contract between us.
Oh, no, it's not necessary. We are honorable men. A handshake is enough. Did you hear? Of course you did. What an opportunity. A letter writer for Jonathan. I'm so excited I can hardly stand still. I want to tell the whole world. So, I am here at Jonathan's study. How shall I begin? Oh, I know. My darling Rachel, I love you, Shumulnik. That wouldn't do. I'll quote the philosophers. Spinoza. Karl Marx, the working class must unite. No. Must keep my wits about me. Write what's important. Think your fate is in your hands. Right through the night. The next day. Finished?
Well, read it.
Maybe it'd be better if you read it yourself.
You read it too.
My dear, wise, beautiful, and beloved Rachel.
I like that.
There's so much I have to say to you. So much that has been left unspoken.
Yes.
First, I must confess. I'm a miserable, unworthy creature.
Miserable? Unworthy?
Perhaps you won't be said.
I'm fine.
Why you want me? What you see in me perplexes me. If I were you and you were me, I would never want such a man as myself. Some stupid and insensitive. Oh, this approach has gone before. Shall I continue?
Yes.
I am handsome, strong, and rich.
That's good.
But what does it matter? What matters looks? What is wealth? The real me, the true me. Oh, if this doesn't make up for it to your arms, the woman is ice. The real me, the true me, is a coward and a cheat. My thoughts are vile.
It's strong.
Oh, I'm professional. There's more.
More.
I want to take you in my arms. I want to feast on your body. I want to press my mouth against your cheek. And put my hands on your face. Your signed beloved, Jonathan. If I must say so myself, I'm very proud of this letter. Shall I send it or will you?
I'll send it.
If you want, I'll destroy it.
No. It's a good letter.
I know what you are thinking, but you must understand my position. He could have anyone. You saw him. When you look like that, women beg, borrow, and steal for you. But for me, this is life.
A letter's come! I believe so.
Why do you stand there?
It feels like I'm holding up my...
Read it.
You read it.
I'm sure it's a good letter.
Read it.
Okay, hold on. My dearest Jonathan. It's not that, right?
Yes.
What a surprise your letter was.
It was a surprise.
I never would have expected such a letter from one so established in the world.
She never would have expected it.
Most women would have been outraged by such an outpouring.
Outraged.
Most women would have been broken off with you. I know it, but I am not most women. Your letter only makes me love you all the more. I love you all the more.
Read on.
Your courageous words have inspired me to speak my own mind, reveal my own heart.
This is not what I expected.
I feel you have released the passion in me.
Oh my God.
I am tired of working for $5 a week at Heinen Fox. I am tired of being nice to people who are rude and nasty. But how glorious it is to know there's one who's fine and true, wise and good, and you, my darling, are that one. My heaven sent me trust. You are he. I remain your beloved fiancée, Rachel.
Did you ever expect such a response?
No.
Well, read it again.
Read it yourself.
What's the matter?
I didn't like the letter.
Not like it, but it was a beautiful letter.
We'd have to be stronger in the next letter.
Stronger? How?
I don't know. We'd have to test her.
Test her? I want to love her.
I tell you then, we've only touched the tip of the iceberg. So, I wrote another letter. You wish to hear it?
Yes.
You trust me?
I do. I've begun to think of you not only as a letter writer, but as a friend.
Oh, don't think of me as a friend. It's not healthy.
What do you mean, not healthy?
Business must be kept business. If I think of you as a friend, I won't be able to write.
I understand. So let's hear what you've written.
My darling Rachel, my life, my soul, my paradise.
Nice.
Your letter greatly surprised me. But are you sure it's me you love? Are you sure it's not someone else? Someone more worthy, perhaps. Even a peddler could be greater than me.
Well, why not?
Yes, why not? Now we get a little stronger. Are you ready?
Yes,
I am truly worthless.
I like that.
I have paid little attention to art and music. I have acted like a barbarian. If you looked inside my soul, God knows the pollution you'd find there.
Is that it?
There's a postscript.
Oh, a postscript.
I advise you to forget me. It's a test. But if you should decide to break our engagement,
Break it?
I would understand. Your devoted lover, Jonathan. I guess right if you say so.
No.
You sure?
Positive.
You're taking a chance.
I'll send it.
I pray God forgive me for what I have done. I promise to make it up to you in some spectacular way as soon as Rachel is mine.
He writes a fantastic letter, doesn't he? How shall I answer him? What shall I say? I'll be so flushed, so hot. Dear Jonathan. In the morning. Yes, I'll get up early. Then it will come to me. I must sleep now. Fela, I'm very happy. Are you happy for me?
Does it matter?
It matters. Of course it matters.
I'm happy for you.
I feel so selfish. I have Jonathan and what do you have?
I have my teaching.
You'll find someone someday, if only...
What?
You're so hard sometimes. I love you, Fela. You're my sister and I love you. But sometimes you're very hard.
Another letter's come.
My darling, these declarations only make me love you all the more. You have opened me like the morning light opens a flower. I have never felt so ready, so ripe for experience. I am a longing, a flame. I am the echo of unborn dreams. I am all womankind crying out for equality. My breath skips every time I consider the possibilities of our relationship. Your very name sets my body aflame. I love you.
Shumulnik, I could kiss you. I'll take you to dinner. We'll celebrate the two of us.
I can't.
Are you sure?
Positive.
I know you think it's wrong we be friends, but tonight I feel very close to you.
And I to you.
You know, sometimes lately, when I look at myself, I see a different man. Good night.
Everything I say seems to fascinate her. I must simply stop writing letters. Yes, I quit. But I can't. I don't. I write to 3 times a day. I say wild things, intimate things. A thought, an absurd idea. I remember a story that circulated in our village about a young man who was in love with a widow. To catch her attention, he appeared before her naked at night, guised as a demon, and took her by force. The plan succeeded. The widow fell in love with the young man, never knowing the young man was just a lowly apprentice. Anathema. Perhaps not having had a traditional home life makes me act the way I do. Whatever it is. Rachel's tenement and enter her window. I stand there, scarcely breathing. In the moonlight, she looks exceptional. Her hair falls softly on the pillow. Rachel! I hope this doesn't offend anybody. Rachel, don't be afraid.
Who are you?
A demon! I am going to ravish you!
Oh, is that you?
Oh my God! What are you doing here? My clothes? I was robbed and beaten. I'm alright now. I'm sorry about this tonight. It was a mistake. I was looking for. Did I disgust you?
No. It's strange, you know. We make so much of our bodies. They're really quite harmless, aren't they? I mean, the body itself, it's quite beautiful.
You embarrass me, Greta. I feel very awkward in front of you. I feel naked, even with my blanket on. Does Rachel ever talk about me?
Sometimes. I shouldn't tell you this.
What?
She misses your waltz.
Really? She told you that?
Yes.
Does Rachel's lover sing to her?
Rachel Lover, as you call him, is occupied with other things.
Like what?
He writes letters to her.
Letters.
He's really quite amazing. This seemingly literate man writes things most men wouldn't dare to think, let alone say. She's very fortunate.
You've read his letters.
She's allowed me to read a few.
What does he say?
He's very passionate.
About what?
Life, books, everything. He tells her his view of the world.
Oh, he has a view of the world?
It's remarkable. To look at him, you wouldn't think he had a thought in his head. But behind that handsome face, there's every feeling imaginable.
Well, I better go.
Good night.
You should get yourself a man.
What for?
A man could comfort you.
What makes you think I'm in need of comfort?
Everyone's in need of comfort. A woman shouldn't struggle so.
You think I struggle?
I've been to your school. I know what you go through.
And will a man make my students pay attention? Will a man lessen the injustices of the world? Just what does a man do that a woman should spend her time seeking him out?
I used to think it was your plain look that made you disagreeable. But you are not bad looking.
Thank you.
In fact, you're very attractive. Well, in a solemn sort of way. It's your spirit that carries you.
My spirit?
It's bitter and cold.
Almost morning. I think you ought to go now.
I hope I haven't upset you.
You barge in here naked in the middle of the night. Tell me I have a cold spirit and hope you haven't upset me. You'll be pleased to know the school is closed.
Closed?
They took my cellar from me. Are you satisfied?
No.
It was ugly, but I loved it.
Of course you did. Look, I'll find another school for you.
Don't find me anything, just go. And next time you get the urge to visit someone late at night, naked, enter someone else's window.
You may not believe this,
Believe what?
but I enjoy talking to you.
Cheer up, Rachel.
No, it's more than that. You are very intelligent.
A waste in a woman. Intelligence,
My God, how does one talk to you?
kindness, and respect.
Perhaps we could
What?
go dancing some night.
Dancing? Why?
I don't know. It could be fun.
Fun? Fun? I don't want fun. I'm tired of being used to answer questions about Rachel.
No! I won't do that. We just go dancing. Good night. You'd be amazed at the number of abandoned buildings there are. All of them very anxious to become new schoolrooms. Everywhere, some structures cries out to be changed. Fix me up, got me out, put marks on me. It doesn't take much. An old brick wall, a scrub brush, a little paint, a little imagination, that's all. There was a storefront on Livingston Street. I just happened Be there on the day of the street fair.
I said I didn't want your help.
Oh, I just asked about it. It's a possibility, that's all. So you wearing your dancing shoes?
Yes.
Good. Dance with me.
I told you I don't dance.
I know.
I'm clumsy.
I'm not exactly a swan myself. Dance with me. Oh, come on, relax. Don't be so stiff. That's good. Open your heart. See? Don't you find this rather comfortable? This is what I call entertainment.
I feel like a thrill.
Oh, who's looking? Besides, my mother was a wonderful dancer. We'd stop in villages and dance, and people would gather around.
And throw much.
Yes, lady. Rachel!
Jonathan.
Taylor,
What a surprise!
you know each other.
Yes, you know him too.
We come from the same village, don't we, Shumulnik?
Yes.
Jonathan and I are celebrating.
We're to be married in a week. Isn't that wonderful news?
In a week?
You come to the wedding, Shumulnik.
Of course he'll come.
Dance with my sister, Jonathan, and I'll dance with Shumulnik. You are not congratulating me.
Congratulations.
So you know Jonathan.
I've done some work for him.
He's a wonderful man, isn't he?
Yes.
Be happy for me, Shumulnik. It never could have been you and me.
Why not?
I don't love you.
You just think you don't. If you knew me. If you knew what went on inside me.
I
and-
hope you'll sing at my wedding. Goodbye.
As the wedding draws near, I feel this sickness inside me. Time is against me. My dear Rachel, I hate this world. I hate its horror promises, its empty dreams, its triviality, and most of all, I hate its lies. No one speaks the truth. No one says what he feels. Everyone plays a game, and the game is killing me. I must be the most miserable man on earth.
My darling Jonathan, I don't understand. When we're together, you seem so full of joy. Now you write and say the most melancholy things. You say you're the most miserable man on earth. You seem to me the happiest. How can you be one thing one moment and something else the next? Is there something about you I don't know? Some secret? What kind of secret can you have from someone who loves you, who counts the minutes, and she will be united with you forever?
My dear Rachel, there's so much you don't understand about me. That is why I question our union. Naturally, I'm happy when I'm with you. I couldn't be anything else. But when I'm away from you, when I'm confronted with the wrong...
Shumulnik, stop those letters.
Jonathan,
Stop them.
why?
They're hurting Rachel.
Hurting her?
She's confused by them.
But they are honest.
For you, maybe. Not for me.
You didn't feel that way a week
I
ago.
feel that way now. I'm satisfied. Shumulnik.
Thanks to me.
Yes. No more letters.
I finished this one.
No. No more. I'm sorry, but your services are no longer needed.
You can all see the great irony of this, can't you? I have ignited their passion. She is sick for Jonathan and he for her. Without my interference, The engagement might have died of natural causes.
How can you live like this, neglecting everything? Your life is falling apart. You could have been a rich man by now, Shumulnik.
You're not exactly sitting on top of the world.
I've no complaints.
Well, neither do I.
Are you coming to the wedding?
Don't think so.
Why not?
Because it would be too painful.
Rachel expects you.
Does she?
For once in your life, be a man, Shumulnik.
Dear Rachel, there are things I have never said, but now I must confess everything. All those letters you thought came from me were in fact written by another. Were written by another. Have you not guessed? Could you not tell who wrote those letters? Who is the man who has loved you more than life itself? Who is he, Rachel? Think! What a man followed you around the world. Say his name, Rachel. Say it! Shumulnik! Yes. I could never let an eye stand between us. That Shumulnik loves you. That you are his whole world, I confess. I hope this knowledge will not greatly change things between us. Yours, Jonathan. You, bring this to the wedding party and hurry.
Yes, sir.
It's done. The letter is sent. Still the wedding proceeds as scheduled. I can't just stay here knowing what's going to happen. I'll attend the wedding. It'll be like attending my own funeral, but it's better than staying here. I'll make my farewell, cover my bitterness, my disappointment, put a smile on my face.
Relatives and friends, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome!
I can't really blame him.
It's with a mixture of sadness and joy that a father says goodbye to his son.
Goodbye, my love.
Still, I couldn't be happier in my daughter's choice. And it's with great pride and love that I bless this union.
My life is over. I wonder why I just don't collapse and die.
My sister's an ass.
What's that?
My sister's an ass.
How can you say such a thing?
I can say what I want. My sister's an ass. Jonathan is wasting himself.
You're just jealous.
Jealous of what? I've never wanted to be
You
her.
never could be. She's perfect.
You have a very distorted view of perfection.
Look at her smile.
It's all for effect.
It's quite an
It's
effect.
killed more than one man.
She's as natural as the day. If there's any ass, it's Jonathan.
Jonathan? Jonathan is a genius.
Genius.
He's
As
evil.
a piece of paper.
You know nothing about him. Read his
I
letters.
have
You've read his letters.
every word.
Then you know he's brilliant.
A dumbox.
Not
A
hot.
simpleton. A fool.
Not apologizing.
Didn't expect you to.
You forced me to do that.
I'll try not to force you
You
again.
say stupid things.
I say what I know. You won't read letters. Read Rachel's letters.
Rachel's letters.
She writes an extraordinary letter.
Rachel's an ignoramus.
She's brilliant. Her letters ought to be published.
Published? For the love of God, she can barely write her name.
Her letters to Jonathan.
Were written by me!
By you.
Every word, every sentiment came from me.
You wrote her letters?
Yes,
That's terrible.
I stayed up late every night having to think what Rachel might say, what Rachel might feel. Reveal my love as if I were Rachel. It was pathetic, shameless even. That night you appeared
Oh,
naked.
don't bring that up.
I thought it was Jonathan.
You thought it was Jonathan?
I thought you had come to me. My dearest, darling Jonathan, thank you for opening my eyes and my heart. Thank you for being who you are and for coming into my life. Everything I see that's vital and alive is you. You make the morning sun rise.
You wrote that?
That and every other letter.
The one about Pine and Box?
Everything's so elegant here, isn't it? But it's all a sham. Rachel loves it, the Pine and Fox. She loves the attention the men give her. She loves them fawning over her. I should have stopped writing after the first letter, but I couldn't. Everything Jonathan said touched me, moved me. I fell in love with the man who wrote those letters.
You fell in love with him?
It's absurd. Go on, laugh at me.
I won't do that.
My heart is breaking for him.
Shall I tell her? My darling Rachel, if I am surprised to you, then imagine what a surprise you are to me. I am ready at a moment's notice to sacrifice my life for you. I am ready to lay down everything, but I am unworthy.
What did you say?
I am unworthy.
You? You wrote his letters?
He said he wasn't too smart. I offered my services.
You wrote his
I'm
letters?
a letter writer.
You're deceitful!
Yes.
You're Jonathan!
You're Rachel.
Quiet, everyone! Quiet! Your attention, please. My daughter wishes to say a few words.
I want to thank you all for being here tonight. And now, I wish to read this letter from Jonathan. The last letter he sent me when he was still a single man. Dear Rachel, there are things I have never said. But now I must confess everything. All those letters you thought came from me were in
Stop.
fact Shumulnik.
What are you doing here?
It's all right, sir.
I invited him, Papa.
I'll give her my blessing. I'll show you a piece of magic. I'll never do it. I have this letter before me. Oh, the gods, spirit and virtue, do give her the power. Make the miracle. Perhaps I could have your assistance in this, sir. Squeeze it tight. Yes, good. I wave my hand over it. Say the magic words. All the gods split their virtue to give her the power. Make the miracle. And behold, love Jonathan. Jonathan loved Rachel. You are very well suited. Everyone, enjoy yourselves. Dance, music. Sir, you will please know I've turned my attention elsewhere. We may have another program, but we can talk about that some other time. My dear friends, I call you friends, for I feel we know each other now. Have you ever had a dream in which someone you didn't quite know, someone you never quite saw, appeared to you in a form of a lover? It's not a dream you can easily forget. Afterwards, nothing is quite the same. The world never again looks as it once did. The things you thought you knew, you no longer do. And what you couldn't see is suddenly as clear as daylight. And there's an inexplicable joy in your heart. And everything else disappears. Rachel and Jonathan disappear. America disappears. There's only may I have this dance?
I'm clumsy.
You are beautiful.
I'm not beautiful.
You are quite the most beautiful person I've ever seen. Look at me.
No.
Look at me, Vera. You're beautiful.
Shumulnik.
I must tell you about myself. I don't know my lineage. I haven't any credentials. Even my name is suspect. My mother was a traveling woman. But if you could, someday at least, think of me with kindness
I've always thought of you with kindness.
and passion,
That too.
then it's all been said. Violins play, trumpets play, clarinets ring. The gloom lifts from my soul, and I sing my waltz. And this time, by God's will, I sing it to the person for whom it is truly intended. La vida de vida.